Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I am back with another tier video for you guys. This time it's the Lego video games I'm going to be ranking. Now this is a list from Tier Maker. I haven't done it, so I can't sort of say certain games have been left off. However, looking at the list, it does seem to be more of the sort of more modern titles, the sort of Traveller's Tales sort of ones, the ones you've come to know, love, and expect. Now, this is going up as a members first video, so big thank you to all our members for subscribing to our channel. It means the world to us. Eventually, this will go live to everyone else. So if you're watching this later on and you want to see this at least 3 months early, you can do that by becoming a member for just 99p. Just hit that join button on YouTube. So I'm going to jump straight in with some of these games. Looking at this list, I've played a good majority of all of them. There's only a handful I haven't played, so I'll leave them off because, like I say, I think it's unfair to judge a game you've never played. I'm going to be ranking them from S as like super amazing, greatest tier, all the way down to D. So I'm going to jump right in with a handful. Let's see what we've got. So first up, we're going to do the newest one. It's going in as S, the Skywalker Saga Lego Star Wars one. An absolute fantastic Lego game, probably one of the best Lego games out there. Really, really good. Highly, highly recommend it. So much content covering like all 9 Star Wars films. Plus, there's been like extra costume and character packs and stuff like that. There's absolutely tons of them. Right, next up, what we got? Lego Cities Undercover, the one for the 3DS, I believe it was. B, it's not a bad game at all. And following up from that, Lego City Undercover is actually going in S for me. I think it's a really good game. 1000 gamers scored it. My kids loved it and played it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Even once you've completed the game, it's basically like Lego GTA. You can like steal cars, jump in cars and stuff like that, drive around an open city, and then you go into like missions that are sort of like self-contained basically, but really fun. Quite a lot of content there and a good, well-written story. Okay, we got the original Lego Movie game. I'm going to put this in B. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. It's just the sort of standard run-of-the-mill stuff, but it's not bad overall. Right, I'm going to pick some rubbish ones now. Bionicles, that one was terrible. Literally, literally terrible. So that one is going in D. It's terrible, honestly. I got my son it because I knew he liked Lego. I got it cheap. I wish I'd not bothered. Ninjago, the video game, is going in B. No, is it? Yeah, B, 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 yeah. It's not a bad game. It's just not great. But I do like the Ninjago sort of style, like the ninjas and stuff like that. But overall, it was okay. Wasn't the best game in the world, but not bad at all. Now, Battles Ninjago going down in C. It's not that great a game, but it was on the DS, so you've got to give it a bit of credit for that. Now, obviously, some of these games I am covering did get sort of DS handheld releases, placed like PSP releases. They're not going to be on this list. It's because it's based on like one game. So I am, unless I say so, I'm basically basing it off of the sort of main version. So if it's only on handheld, I'll base it off that. But if it's on like Xbox, PlayStation, and handheld, I'm basing it off the console versions because that's what I'll 90% of the time have played it on. Right, next up, The Incredibles, Lego The Incredibles, S tier. They've been on a roll these last couple of games they've done. The Incredibles was great, and the Lego Star Wars was great. I really enjoyed them. Really, really fantastic games. So definitely check them out. What is that? Lego Jurassic World. It's getting an A. I enjoyed that. You can basically go through the entire series up to sort of Lego, up to Jurassic World. So you get all the classic films, and then you get the modern film. Obviously, there's been more since then, but I like that you had like the original island and the new island to drive around and stuff. That was really cool to explore. and I'm a Jurassic Park fan, so seeing it in Lego form was really, really good. Another one I loved, Lego Lord of the Rings. It's getting A. It's not the best of the best, but it's a very good representation, and it uses like the movie clips. Sometimes better than others. Like sometimes they sound a bit naff, then sometimes they sound really good. But I love having it in there. It just makes it even better for me. And then unfortunately, we're going to go with C for The Hobbit. Not the worst game, but it's not complete. They literally said, "Oh, we're going to finish the story with DLC, like the last movie," and then they never did it. So you've literally got an incomplete story in the game. So what is the point in playing it if you can't actually get to the end? It seems silly. Right, what's next? Lego Dimensions is getting an A. Controversial, I know. It isn't a bad game, and the mix of characters, like you could get Scooby Doo, you could have Gremlins, Back to the Future, Doctor Who were great. It's just like rocking horse poo to get some of the figures now, extremely expensive. And if you wanted to play the entire thing, you would end up spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, which isn't ideal. But for a games toys with games, like you got the Skylanders, you got Disney Infinity. At least Lego Dimensions, when you're done with the game, you can play with them as Lego. So there is that. I will be doing some coverage of Lego Dimensions at some point in the future. I've got quite a lot of it. Some of it I've never even built, so I may go around and actually play that. Right. Lego Indiana Jones is a B. The original isn't bad at all. Lego Indiana Jones 2 is an A. It's a really good game. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Really, really decent. So check that one out if you can. The other Ninjago is going in C. It is better than the first one I mentioned, but it's still not that great. Okay, Lego Harry Potters. I'm going to put these in B just because they're technically split. Now, I do rate the combined pack higher that you can get. Like that would be an A. So the re-release remaster version that's on like modern consoles like Xbox One, PS4, that would be an A. But the originals aren't bad, but they're also a lot shorter and they should have all been in one package in my opinion. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh no, that's not Pirates of the Caribbean. That's Pirates of the Caribbean. That's A. I enjoyed that. I think it's really good game. Helps with the license. I think the characters suit the more sort of expression and lack of talking like they do with the Lego characters. So that's pretty good. Um, that Lego one based, I can't remember what it's called. Is it The Force Awakens? It's going in C. It's probably one of the worst Lego Star Wars ones I've played, unfortunately. Um, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga A, just because there's so much content in it. Again, the other Lego Star Wars games, which are good, like Lego Star Wars 2, Lego Star Wars 3, etc., and Lego Star Wars are all in B for me. They're all really good games, but they're just like I say, there's better versions out now. There's the new Skywalker Saga, and then there was the Complete Saga. So that's why they're where they are. Lego Worlds is I don't like Lego Worlds. It's going in C. My kids love this. They'll hate me if they ever knew it, but they played Lego Worlds for hours and hours and hours. They've now found Minecraft though. They're a bit older. I've put them on Minecraft, but before Minecraft, it was Lego Worlds because you could just go like, oh, I'll pop a house up and it would just pop up, and they were building like little cities and stuff like that. They loved it, but it I just didn't think it was that great, and it ran like garbage. To be fair. What else have we got? Let's start with some of the Batmans. Lego Batman B. Lego Batman 2, I think, is better. And I didn't like Lego Batman 3 as much, but it's going in B because it's not a bad Lego Batman. Now, the villains, I really like the villains ones. It's going in A. That's one of my preferred um, Lego DC games. I quite enjoy it. Lego Movie 2, I'm sorry guys, it's going in C. I just didn't enjoy it that much. It's just not that great. Uh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we've got Lego Avengers B. It's not a bad game. Lego Marvel Superheroes is going in A. I really enjoyed that, as is number 2. It's a fantastic game with so much content. Now, there are a few others left here. There's a Lego Friends DS game. I honestly haven't played it. There's the Lego Kaimer Online. I never got to play it. There's the Lego Kaimer, which was another portable game. Now, I never played this one, but I have been told it is by far a terrible game. Like I say, really, really sucks. And also that Ninjago game, it's one of the ones I haven't played, so I haven't ranked them. So this, guys, is my sort of modern Lego games ranking. So you've got your S tier, you've got Star Wars, Skywalker Saga box set, collection, Lego City Undercover, and The Incredibles, which are 3 great games. Lego City Undercover is a nice little spin-on thing. And then, like I say, all of the A tier are absolutely fantastic games. I've just had to put them the one below because they're just not as great as the 3 on the top, in my opinion. They're all still fantastic though, and I would play all of them in a heartbeat. Same with B. Literally, the majority of B I would play again, given the chance. So I'm not saying any of these are bad. It's only sort of C downwards. And I do like Lego The Hobbit. It's not a bad game. It's still The Hobbit, and I'm a massive Lord of the Rings like Middle Earth fan. But the lack of an ending and then them cancelling it and never giving it us is like leaves a sour taste in your mouth. But that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this list. If you have, hit that like button. And if you're watching this later on as like a public video, please think about subscribing to the channel or even becoming a member for 99p a month. You get a weekly members video, and like I say, there's a minimum of 3-month exclusivity on them, so you're getting at least sort of 12 videos, members only exclusives, on like a rolling rota. But that's that, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.